are people that have no idea most of the world's history, as important as it might have been. So people,
I don't even like books.
so yeah, so people like Barnaby Withers is one of the only people that actually know shit that's gone around in the world. It explains a lot of ignorance that's been happening around in the universe. But yeah. So what about you, Miani? How you been enjoying this this session? Is it how you been enjoying the vibe?
It's good. I just am a little worried I'm talking too much and cutting people off.
No, no. It's important. Every character needs a time where they're the one talking the most.
Yeah, this is all you, lady. This...
The zombies, for sure. So yeah, do you guys have any questions about the world or what we've been doing or anything like that?
So one thing, this is like out of character entirely. My aim is actually not to get this guy killed. I really want a cult of sandal worshippers. I want to build up our party with with disciples following us. It'd be glorious.
I am totally on board with that, seeing as I stole the sandal in the first place.
You were definitely part of the kernel of existence that made that happen. So that's pretty beautiful. Okay, so here we have we have the plan. Miani, did you want to do anything particular at the place, or did you just want to acquire some vials?
Just want to acquire some vials.
Okay, how many vials are you looking to obtain?
Depends on how much they're selling them for. I don't have the most amount of gold.
All right, holy vials, holy water vials. There's a price on that somewhere. There's got to be. There's got to be. Do you know the price of it at all?
Not offhand.
I could make up a price. This is my universe.
Oh, 25 gold.
25 gold? Awesome. 25 gold per vial, unless you want to talk to someone specifically.
I'm gonna have to talk to somebody specifically. I don't have money for even one vial.
Oh, well, there you go. You could address the bank.
Oh.
Lock?
I'm not even anywhere near there. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but you can do that before you leave.
That's true.
Like, you're aware that you need to go spend money. You're not dumb to how much a holy water would cost, or oil or whatever.
Can't a paladin, like, make their own?
Yeah, it's like you just like bless water anyway.
Yeah, we're at the
but I
docks.
can't-
Like, we don't have a
that's true,
shortage.
That's true. I would have to.
Spend spells.
Well,
Bless all the water.
Yeah,
I think I can only bless like 1 gallon or something.
I'll grab a bucket.
There you go.
Now, okay. Question regarding spell logistics. As far as divine spells are, I can cast any of the ones that I have, except for just a certain amount of day. Or is a divine spell ones I have to pick ahead of time?
Divine spells. I believe that you can. Basically, what you're doing is you are praying to your deity for an effect.
Well, right, but the specifics of D&D are divine spells and not. Like, do I have to, did I need to have picked this spell to prepare ahead of time?
I don't think that you did. I think you can sort of like pray. I think there's a certain spell like type that you have to do that with. I think Arcane is really the one you have to pick. Divine, I think, is fine. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
Unless you want to look it up. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. In this case, in my mind, no.
Let me find it.
Awesome. Find it. So yeah, so what do you guys kind of want? I suppose our friend comes back. You guys want to go talk to the individual, right?
No, we can hold off for now.
Okay, cool. We will hold off then. Awesome. So yeah, did you find it? What are you looking for anyway?
Well,
How to bless water.
I don't have 5 pounds of powdered silver to bless this water with, so might as well just go find. And it's 25 gold worth of 5 pounds of.
That's why it's 25 gold.
So I might want to just go get holy water anyway, because I don't have that component.
Beautiful. So you're going to have to borrow money from the bank.
Yeah, okay. I'll talk to Locke about this.
All right. Locke.
Like, Locke, I know you've had a lot of income lately, and I was wondering if I could borrow 100 gold, and I will 100% return the debt.
Look at his face.
This will greatly aid us in dealing with this undead problem.
Greatly aid us with the undead thing, but trying to see how it helps me with the
you
undead
don't
problem.
possibly die. There's a lot of them in there.
That's right. There is a lot of them.
And you'll get paid back. It's not like I'm
remember
taking
when
the
we
money
were
for
like
good.
doing all that splunking and we were in the dungeon and I was grabbing all that gold, and I'm pretty sure at one point I asked, do you want to get down on this? And no one looked up to get any gold.
I did.
Yeah, no,
I remember it.
Yeah.
All right. I do have a thing here. What is capital gold worth to normal gold? I don't know if we've ever, like, I'm supposed to know, but I don't really know what the ratio is or where it's accepted.
You mean, capital gold?
Yeah, remember we got that special capital gold we were chasing Eisenwolf?
Yeah, the capital gold it's just like any other gold. It's just, I don't know, if anything has more sentimental value or more uniqueness to it than most gold coins.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Miani. All right, how much do you need?
Well, I can start with 100 gold. That'll give me 4
100
flasks.
Like, I got 100 gold just like lying around. Like, I can
But
just
you
give it
do,
100
though.
Not only am I greedy, but I'm cheap.
Well, I'm hoping that 100 gold will buy me a little bit more than the normal price.
How much has
Usually,
one unit? Anyways.
from my experience, in other places I bought it, it's been about 25 per flask.
Flask. Jeez.
I'm hoping to talk these clerics into possibly letting me purchase more for less, since if there is an actual epidemic problem. They're good. They'll see the way.
You know what? Let's say I come with you.
Flask of water costs 25 gold. Flask of vodka cheaper.
Cargo, religion. I don't know what's going on either.
They probably blow smoke on it and then say some Latin.
Yeah. How about I'll come with you and we'll see. We'll see what we can get it down to.
Oh, all right. But these are good people that we're going to.
Are they? You've met them? You're aware of them? You've spent time with them? Seen how they make decisions?
How you know them?
And how they treat their family? And they're good people. I'm just wondering.
Most clerics of the Paylor descent are good people. They are there to heal and help others.
Okay. I am worried about the way you say good, but all right.
So
I'll come with you. I'll mind my tongue.
So as you guys sort of go along, Locke, unwilling to let money leave to someone else's hand without him being there.
It's cheap. Okay.
So he goes, as you sort of leave, Locke, you are feeling, I don't know, sick to your stomach.
Do I vomit?
No, you're just feeling queasy.
Okay.
That's
Wait, eat? Is it a thing that I should eat?
You might be hungry. That could but it is a little queasiness. You're feeling a little uneasy inside the innards.
Cool. I mean, I might try to eat. if I was feeling queasy, I'd be like, yeah, maybe
sure. I think do you have your jerky?
No, I just have 2 days of rations.
Oh yeah, you can nibble on those on the way.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Let's bring it down to 1 because I probably ate a bunch of it at some point.
Sounds good to me. So yeah, you guys sort of go that way. Resorti and Morphos, did you have a lady of the night to speak to, or did you want to wait?
Yeah, I'm totally down. Hey, Peter.
Big man.
Well, they're buying really overpriced water. Maybe we should go talk to the whore.
Priscilla is her name, and we can go talk to her, but there'll be no buying of her wares.
Oh, Locke has my gold. No worries.
Very well. Let's go head that way.
Doesn't mean I can't ask for a freebie.
All right, so you guys both leave to your respective spots. Does anyone want to go first? Holy Water or Ladies of the Night?
Holy Water, feel free.
All right, Holy Water. Now you guys,
Water before horse.
you guys trumps your way all the way back on the opposite end near the Nobles area. The nicest stuff in town seems to all be near the Nobles area. So you sort of get there and you find out Paylor to be just on the edge of this sort of little section, closer to the poor people, and it's a very bustling place. Sort of midday, very, very, very bustling place. Seems to be tons of people going in and out, left and right. Yeah. Anything you guys want to go check out?
Find like a cleric or the matriarch.
You go in, and there seems to be a large table set up in the middle with vials and vials of what seems to be holy water. A couple of guards in large sort of plated armor is standing there, and people seem to be like making it like in the middle of the lobby of the church. You want to go away from that, or do you want to go talk to who you want to talk to?
Somebody in charge. Really.
Somebody in charge? Yeah, you can talk to somebody in charge. There's a guy up a flight of stairs on a bit of a balcony who just seems to be watching all of this.
Okay, I'll go up there and introduce myself.
Yeah, he's wearing a tabard on it as Paylor. He's got the son, Paylor's son, over there, and he's just sort of watching. And as you sort of approach, a couple of guards come out from the doorway behind him and sort of like walk up. They're not very heavily armed, in fact, but they are beefy gentlemen that are just like come up as you approach. And he says, "What is it you need?"
I'd like to diplomacy him, right off the bat.
Oh, go for it.
And I'd like to say something around the facts of, we are here to buy some holy water to help fix this issue or this epidemic the town seems to be having.
He says this holy water has been ordered and paid for by the nobles.
Okay, so I can just take some? Or
Are you a noble?
The noble needs some. Actually, technically, yes.
Technically, yes. Do you have papers to that effect?
Not on me. No.
Not on you? What's your house? What's your
Rydek?
He sort of wiggles a finger to one of the guards, and he like leaves, and he says, "Why exactly do you need this?"
Well, I'm unsure if you are aware. However, there is a warehouse full of undead creatures that we wish to rid this town of. And holy water would greatly help that endeavor.
Undead.
You are aware of what the cure for this blood plague is causing?
Yes, the bloodfire plague. Yes, the cure. I'm not sure that the cure is causing the blight of undead. There's been a few rumors I've heard.
Yeah, there was a cursed mushroom that's now in the cure that is now causing this.
That. Do you have proof?
Oh, damn it! Where'd the Yerger guy go?
I could pull out a bag of shrooms that I got from the Yerger guy. And if he can see that if he can sense that they are evil, he could say that this was what was used in them.
Yeah, so I suppose
Get that.
Yeah.
do you do that? Do you do that? You hold it out?
I hand it over to Miani and just be like,
Shh, don't say anything.
So he hands you this bag of like mushrooms.
Where did you get this?
it's just we'll talk about it on the way back.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes, it is indeed. Yes.
I guess here's your proof. And then I also take out the vial that I have of the cure, and I'll hand both of them to him.
He takes them both. He takes the mushrooms. He smells it. He takes the cure. He smells it. He takes a good look at that, and then goes, and
Damn it.
how do I know that this is in here? And how do I know that if this is in here and caused the undead, that we should not arrest both of you for having it?
Silver tongue, please.
He sort of snaps his fingers,
God.
and some guards arrive at the end of the stairway, and some more at the top.
I'm gonna diplomacy this again.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this, but I just want to calm him down and be like, look, we're here to help. We found this via our own investigation, sort of thing, because we're trying to help this town. I'm a paladin
Right.
of Heronius, and so I want nothing but good to come of what's next.
30. Okay. You say all this, and he's sort of like, though it is not appreciated that you investigate our city without being asked, but one cannot ignore your finds, and the undead is a scourge to anyone. So you need the water for the undead, but we plan to find some of the ones in the streets and take care of them. As we're all aware, it's only a few.
Yeah, it seems they've been rounding them up and putting them in a warehouse.
Then you claim that you can rid us of this.
We're gonna try.
Someone rushes up over to our eminence, and whispers something in his ear, and he says, "Rydek, huh? All right. All right. How much do you need?"
All of it.
I mean, it doesn't take much to just put on a sword or a bolt. So I'd say probably like 6 vials. Do the trick.
6 vials?
Yeah.
150 gold. That's what I see.
I'll give you these 6 vials. But we can only reward you with blessings.
I don't need a reward.
What kind of blessings are we talking about here?
Blessings of
Like
Palor.
luck, like
Blessings of Palor. That all the endeavors that have good intentions succeed.
Oh.
I would take that blessing, actually. If that's okay.
Lot can pass.
I mean, it will do nothing but help our cause.
Good.
He says, okay. All right. And so he sort of does like some like quick whispering to a few people, and you're sort of ushered away by the big beefies. Some noble that seems to be down there purveying over sitting on his stool over in the church, purveying over the making of the holy water, gets irate about you guys, like someone taking the bottles and giving them to you. He seems to be causing a fuss, but he's immediately sat down. He has no power in this church. So they give you the things. They also hand you a small sort of amulet of Palor, the sun. And inside the amulet, there's sort of like a small like scroll or script that just seems to be like rolled up and sort of put in like a little pocket that's sort of in the amulet. So it seems to be like gently tied with like some tiny twine in there. And as you guys are sort of are you guys walking out?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume so.
As you guys are sort of walking out from on high, our little eminence guy up there, who's very fancily dressed, I might add, says, "Doom fall upon you, should you lie."
I have no evil intentions here.
He just throws that out, and it doesn't matter what you say. There's silence after that. There's just busy sounds of busy work and some chanting over some silver and water.
Okay.
All right. You didn't even have to pay.
Nope. But it's a good thing Locke came.
It's a good thing you're a paladin. You're a legit one.
Right, so you guys sort of do that. Now, Resorti and Morphos, you have found your way to the knight. It seems that that sort of entire row is full of ladies of the night. So yeah, you sort of, I suppose, start asking around for Priscilla.
Yeah, though I also turn to Cargill and say, we're on a mission here. You can look, but no touching. We don't have time for that.
Mission, yeah.
Yeah, as you guys are sort of wandering down there, it seems to be a sparse of pickings tonight. Most are seen indoors, but Priscilla seems still outside, brave as you like, waiting for someone to inquire.
And so I do. I approach her and say, are you busy tonight, ma'am?
She says, "Depends. How much you got?"
Let's say not me, but a friend, a past client of yours. Maybe I could ask.
No discounts.
Barnaby Withers. Do you know him?
Oh.
Saw that coming.
What?
I
What's
told him
wrong?
after last time that he was on thin ice.
What happened last time?
It took me a week to draw, or to remove the drawing of Pasadonia out of my thigh. Just off. It took an entire week.
Why did he draw on you?
He had many methods, he said. The old lech can't even... Look, it's gonna be pricey. I told him last time, it's gonna be pricey.
So tell me, I mean, if you don't want to go back to him, I understand. I never forced anyone to do anything that she didn't want to do. But how did he seem? What was his attitude about his not being able to perform?
Eager to try.
Okay, and did it work right away?
No, there was maybe some stiffness, but
Okay,
the time ran out.
I see. And it took a long time, I take it. All right. Do you think if other people found out about his troubles, he'd be unhappy?
He shares it freely.
Okay.
More freely than most desire.
All right. How much would it be for as long as he would need?
50 gold, and I'm only doing it an hour.
Is an hour long enough?
Doubtful.
Okay.
He can't
Now-
draw on me again. Took me an
I don't know if
entire week and a half to remove the script from his tome of under things, as he called it.
Oh God.
Wait, why did he draw that on you?
It was part of his process.
If you spent a whole week looking at it, do you remember it now?
It was written in a language I couldn't speak.
God damn it.
Seems to be like drawn on her thigh.
Okay, I would like to take a rubbing.
I bet you would.
That'll cost you, she says.
All right. May I make a sketch? I don't know what it's called. Like where I put it on and I try to trace it. Tracing.
A tracing.
Yes.
She says that'll cost you.
How much?
Tracing. 3 gold.
3 gold. All right. How about? Okay, I would like to take a rubbing.
I bet you would.
That'll cost you, she says.
All right. May I make a sketch? I don't know what it's called. Like where I put it on and I try to trace it. Tracing.
A tracing.
Yes.
She says that'll cost you.
How much?
Tracing. 3 gold.
3 gold. All right. How about 1 gold? And I tell the old man never to draw on you again.
Deal.
All right. I give her the gold, and I assume I have paper and ink. So
Oh yeah, you're a
I'm
bard.
set to tracing the woman's leg.
Wonderful. So you set to tracing the woman's leg. Yeah, you get a little bit of a map on there. It seems to be a very interesting map. It seems to be like of a coastline, and there's a really oddly shaped peninsula on there. So it's just, goes out there, and then there's some towns in there, and it seems like he started drawing another part of a map, just like a little bit below that. You start tracing that. That one, it was very, very mountainous region. That's about all you can really discern from the map as you sort of trace it.
Okay. May I do some sort of roll to figure out if I recognize where this map is?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll do geography.
That sounds exactly the kind of place. So you've got 20 on geography. That's not bad. It's not bad. You are aware that some of the city names are accurate, and the coastline looks kind of familiar, but it seems to be changed or I don't know, not quite entirely accurate. And the mountainous region, you can't even figure out where the heck that is. It's two very large mountains, I think, and it's hard to figure out. They were unnamed mountains too. He didn't actually name them. They're very weird shaped as well.
Shaped like what?
Boobs.
Yeah, good. So the peninsula,
Oh,
and then 2 mounds. Good.
Yeah, no, I think you got it.
Is this cartography pornography?
Yes.
Pornography.
But it's actually very difficult to read it as such because it does not quite look like that. It's only an individual who has a mind for both at the exact same time could possibly see that. So I'm glad that you noticed.
All right. So Cargill, I'm guessing if we go back to the old man, he could help us fill in the rest.
I'm really confused.
Yeah.
That's not how half-orcs do that. Like, if you need someone to explain to you how to fill it in, I could show you.
Maybe a bit later, and not with this one. We'll find the right kind of person soon.
Beautiful.
All right, so
Do we need to bring her?
No, Priscilla, I think I've got all I need right now. Good luck with work tonight. We may be back for you later.
She says, as long as you've got a full sack
Always.
of gold. Of gold. It's a money joke. About testicles. So, so what we're gonna do is, I suppose you guys are just sort of make your way back to our storehouse, right?
Yes. Done with the whorehouse, back to the storehouse.
There's a lot of ores. Maybe you'll find some. So yeah, we gotta go back there. You guys sort of meet up. You find waiting for you, in fact, at the storehouse, I'm gonna. Oh, I can't put you all in there yet. You guys find our friend Thomas waiting for you guys. You guys haven't actually. Most of you haven't seen in here yet, unless you've looked in the stram. But hopefully, we'll be in here in just a moment. All right, cool. So, you guys sort of meet up. He's waiting for you there. He seems to have sort of like you kind of like sneak up on him a little bit. He doesn't expect you guys, and he's sort of like swinging his sword at shadows, like, yeah.
Oh no.
And he sees you guys. He's like, guys, been waiting. I didn't think you guys were coming back.
Oh, the sandal leads in many ways, but we have found you. You are here. You are ready. Let's do this.
Right. Shortly thereafter, we got Miani and Locke showing up and sort of coming in with more holy water than expected and still all the money.
I had faith in that the whole time.
So what's the plan now?
Miani?
Well, I would suggest coating your weapons in the holy water and pass around the flasks.
Right. Do.
So I guess I have to dip like bolts into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dip your bolts in there. Put it on your axes. Whatever.
If my axe is rust, you in trouble.
I'm sure there's
Should
a
we
way for
put
us to
any on
fix
our
it.
armor also, or just our weapons?
Just your weapons.
So
Alright.
you give them one vial each, or
It should go out so that each of them is 2 vials, and then I'll just take one because I already have one.
okay, cool. So you each have 2 vials. I'm assuming you're using one to do that.
Yeah.
Do you give one to Thomas?
Yeah, we'll give the extra one to him.
So you have 1 vial then.
Yeah, I only have one.
Okay, Thomas goes ahead and does as you say.
Okay, Thomas, you first.
Can you describe Thomas to us?
Absolutely. Thomas, before he left, he was sort of dark-haired, had a bit of stubble, but mostly didn't quite have a beard. He had a sort of a flat nose. He was kind of a stout person, and he seemed sort of flat-footed. Sort of as he lumbered down, he was kind of like, he didn't move very smoothly. He seems like kind of person who's lived a pretty average life and just tried to get by, really.
The kind of person who needs a sandal.
Bingo.
Yes.
But he's come back, and it seems like he's got like some armor from his dad. It's like a leather sort of chest piece. It seems a little bit bigger than he is. He's got a sort of sword that he's wearing very proudly and predominantly on his hip. That's the way he looks right now. Yeah, he's eager.
Trying to find the holy water, but it gives you pluses too.
It's probably a +6 to holy damage, but do find it. If you need, you can check out this as well. It might be in there. So yeah, there you guys go. What's the plan? Who's going up the ladder first?
So there's no door anywhere on ground level?
There is.
Okay, but the ladder's probably a better idea, but then only one of us can go at a time. So, no, Thomas, up the ladder.
Hey, man, I don't know you to be one to refuse a challenge to send others in first. You've always been strong for us.
Oh, I'm gonna go in the front door.
Oh.
Why don't we all go there then?
Well, I mean, we could. I think easier for Cargill to go in closed door immediately, and then we all meet in middle.
I trust your tactics, but isn't it seem dangerous to split us up?
Cargill like challenge.
Miani, I'm gonna need you to lead the charge for us then.
All right, I think it.
What?
Just trying to think of what the best option would be.
By the way, I'm out of character. I'm only doing that because I feel like splitting their attention is probably a good idea, so they don't just all hoard on top of us and bog us down. In case you're wondering why I was choosing that.
Yeah,
path.
no, yeah. It's. I mean, there's legitimate reasons.
You want to kill my disciple?
I mean, it might be a good idea to split up. I can't find it. I don't know. Maybe splitting up would be a good idea. I mean, it's not like any of us are new to fighting. It's not like these things are really that difficult. They've got
All right.
pretty much one mindset, and that's to eat you.
Yeah.
Don't let them eat you, and you're good.
I say Miani go in one door, Cargo go another. You guys go either with one of each. You get what me say.
Yeah. So what's the plan? You guys want to go for the splitting up route? Is that the plan?
All right.
Okay, there's a couple of ways you can do that after circling and examining everything, I'm sure. You can go in, there's 2 doors on the ground level, right? And one with the upper level, with the stairs, with the ladder outside.
Well, if Locke is going to be sticking with crossbolts and magic, I say we stick him upstairs. And then if you guys want, we can do Miani and Peter come in the back door, and Thomas and I'll go in the front door. That way we're splitting them on the ground level, and Murder can just sit up there and pick people off.
Yeah, I could just sit in the window, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
I still think we're better together, but
If you want to stick together, like plead the case, man. I'm down to listen.
I'm not gonna take a punch, so just saying.
well, we don't know. So, out of character, real quick, how much do we know about what's up? Like, we know that there's a door up there and a window. Past that, though.
There's a door up there and a window. Miani went up there and took a look. She saw a sort of outer path, sort of all the way around the perimeter of the building, and then a lower floor that seems to be where most of the zombies were, I suppose. And it's quite messy. There's barrels, there's crates in here. But yeah, both floors seem pretty predominant. It seems to be a lot of the lower floor is covered. Like if you were on the upper floor, it would be hard for you to see everywhere on the lower floor.
Oh, that's fine. We just need Locke to pick off the guys in the middle.
You guys should be able to see the upper floor fine, right?
Miani, I trust you.